What's up, social media? It's your favorite blogger and only crazy Coach Tony coming to you with an episode like none other. Usually, I talk to my non-existent boyfriends and my single ladies to get their feedback on the craziness that goes on with dating. But now I have a non-existent boyfriend who has agreed to be in the hot seat and have the single woman daters ask him all the questions that they need answered about crazy dating in 2019. Without further ado, let me introduce my panel of ladies. First, we have Miss Dana, welcome. And we have Kim. And we have Tina. Welcome, ladies. Okay, so enough with the cute, pretty stuff, right? We want to get you to see who our non-existent boyfriend is. He's gonna be the one in the hot seat, getting all the questions, right? And our single woman daters are just here to ask him what needs to be answered. Let us introduce to you our non-existent boyfriend, Kurt. Welcome, Kurt.
How you doing?
All right, so I don't know if Kurt is a dating guru or what he has up his sleeve, but Kurt told me he can answer the questions that you need answered about why these non-existent boyfriends do what they do, and more importantly, why they're calling you crazy. So I'm gonna start with our first single woman dater, Tina. Tina, welcome again. All right, Tina, so I heard you have a question for our non-existent boyfriend.
Yeah.
Please ask it to him so we can get the answers.
Kurt, I want to know why guys say that they want a relationship, but when you meet them, they obviously just want to hook up.
When guys say they want a relationship, most guys, from my experience, that's just like bait. It's almost like that's the attention grabber. If they can't grab your attention via materialistic things, we know that every woman deep down, they want some form of relationship, some form of commitment. So we'll pose as that person. Just like they say women pose, we'll pose too. We know how the game goes, so we'll throw it out there like, hey man, I'm looking to settle down, I'm looking for a relationship. It's just bait to reel you in, because in actuality, we think you're playing. We think that you're just saying that because that's part of you all's game. We think that's your representative coming at us. Like every woman says she wants a relationship. If you ask 100 women what are they looking for in their next person they meet, 99 of y'all might say, I'm looking to settle down. It might be one that just be like, look man, I'm out here living. So we kind of like learn to mirror that image. So it's like, okay, we're gonna give them what they're looking for.
So
Wow.
Y'all prefer the one that says I'm out here living?
That's a fine line, because you still gotta like kind of trick us. But it's one of them things, if you're looking for a relationship, we prefer for you to not even say it, just move in accordance with what you're looking for. If you say you out here living, that's what you're gonna get from us. You're gonna get we out here living to the second power. If you don't say you're looking for a relationship, but you're moving in that type of manner, you can trick us right into anything. We not that smart when you all start doing what you all do. So you kind of you can just trick us into a relationship. You look up and it's like, damn, I think we live together now. I guess we go together type of thing.
Wow, and you heard that, ladies. You see, Kurt just said it's like the bait and switch. Didn't I talk to you about that? It's bait, okay? So when your non-existent boyfriend, in some cases, says to you, yes, I'm ready for a relationship, sweetheart, that's bait. Because he wants to put his best foot forward and he's giving you what you want to hear. I know it hurts, but Kurt is here to tell us the truth. All right, thank you, Kurt. All right, Miss Kim, what question do you have for our non-existent boyfriend, Kurt?
So Kurt, why don't men plan dates anymore? What's up with this Netflix and
Men
chill all the
don't
time?
plan dates because unfortunately a lot of men now wasn't raised by men, and men didn't teach them how to, I guess, how to court a woman. You know, I was raised by a lot of women. I had a lot of aunties around, so I used to listen to them. I guess you can call it ear hustling. And I used to listen to them talk about what they liked or expected from men. And at a young age, I knew there were certain things that I had to do just to appease a woman. Now, as far as planning dates, the age of social media has made it so easy where you don't have to plan a date. You can end up hooking up with somebody, kicking it with somebody, and you look up and it's like, yo, we've been messing around for like 4 months and we haven't even seen each other in the daytime.
Yeah, I hate
But
social media.
it's straight off of social media. It's like I can just be talking to them on Snapchat or Instagram, or some people don't. Sometimes you gotta demand a date. It's just that simple. It's like, hey, when you gonna take me out? And we'll be like, oh, okay, when you wanna go out? But at the same time, I understand some people are not proactive with that. Me, I'm the type of person, I like to date. So I'm looking for things to do because I like to go out, I like to talk, I like to engage. So
I got a question for Kim. So I'm all about controlling your crazy. And when you run into a situation like that where you're, talking to this guy and you guys are texting or talking on the phone and he never asks you out, how do you control your crazy in a situation like that? What do you do when he's not, making the initiative to take you out?
Personally, I mean, I'll do what he says. I'll try it a few times. Like, hey, why don't we go out? They have this festival going on, or I know this nice little bar, or whatever we can go to. And if he's just not interested in dating, and it's all about, hey, well, you can come over to my house. We got pizza and a movie now. Then clearly you're not interested, or clearly you have maybe some other things going on that.
So you're open to asking the non-existent boyfriend for a date?
Of course.
Oh, wow. See? So for Kim, it's okay for her to ask her non-existent boyfriend out if he's not doing it. That's how she controls her crazy. Because at the end of the day, I'm all about not losing your emotional cool. That's what it is. All right, we gotta go to our last panelist, Miss Dana. Give it to him, keep it raw. What's your question?
So when men don't like confrontation, why do they call us crazy?
when we call you crazy, that's kind of like us buying time, because we don't know how to deal with the conflict or have a legitimate answer to your question or your gripe. Calling you crazy is just like a detour. It's like, we're gonna get there, but let's go here first. I'm gonna take a longer route. So it's really a time buying like mechanism we use. It's like I could say, oh, you crazy, I ain't worrying about that, but I'm really worried about that, and I'm really trying to figure out how I'm gonna solve this problem, because it exists and it's not going nowhere. And the crazy will stop as soon as we get to the bottom of the conflict. But until we get to the bottom of the conflict, it's like crazy, be crazy. But that's all we're trying to do is buy time.
Yeah, but most women don't like to be called crazy. So once that crazy word kind of comes up, it's like now she has to defend herself or say like, oh, so now I'm crazy now.
And you know what to do. You gotta
then
draw
the
a line
emotions
in the
start to
sand.
come out.
You gotta draw a line in the sand with us. It's like, if you have trigger words, if crazy is a trigger word, like for me as a man, I have trigger words or things that I absolutely do not like a woman to do. And those three things, I'll let it be known. So if that line gets crossed, it's like, okay, we're not talking about nothing because you're intentionally doing it. So if you tell me, look, if we're in a relationship and you be like, look, babe, whatever you do, we can argue, fuss, fight, do not call me crazy. And we can do it with
that's
anything.
later down the line,
And you
right?
you can say that at any point. You can say that at any point. That's just somebody, because if somebody's calling you crazy, that means you all are already engaging in a certain type of conversation, and you all are mixed up a certain type of way for you to even get at him a certain way, and for him to even have the audacity to call you crazy. We don't just call people crazy who we don't know.
Or the non-existent boyfriend, to your point, could just be throwing it out there as a detour.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
stick a pin right there, because I see Tina rolling her eyes like she has another question for Kurt. Listen, we're going to wrap up part 1. It's going to get a little bit more intense. Our ladies are going to get a little deep, and we need Kurt to get even deeper. Until next time, it's your favorite blogger and only crazy Coach Tony. Peace.